Hey, Tracy.
What's up, Tracy? Happy birthday from Jeff and Jordan.
This is from your daughter, Sailor, and you said it in the paragraph here that Sailor, if I had a girl, that is what I was going to name her, and I was going to spell it how you do.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
And sorry, I don't know, we got new lights in here, so if it looks a little yellowy.
I look rough, y'all. I'm so tired. My kids, they're crazy.
Way to get excited for Tracy's birthday.
I know. I'm just saying I look rough because I'm so tired. We look like we're
No, we changed the light bulbs, so it's like a cooler mood in here, but now it's like it looks a little yellowy when you're in here, so I hope it doesn't look like that on the video.
Yeah.
But anyways, if we seem old on this video, it's just the lights. It's not because we were on the show 13 years ago. But Sailor, thank you so much for thinking of us, and even you, Tracy. It means a lot to us that people still like us after 13 years.
Yeah.
And Sailor, I can't believe
you were 6.
What's up? That was my line.
Well, I was finishing it for you because I read in the sentence. I can't believe you were 6. Gee, so you're what, 19 now? That makes me feel old.
That was pretty good math.
Me?
Yeah.
I just did 13 plus 6.
I know, but for you, that's pretty good math. I'm not poking fun either. You're as good as math as I am at spelling.
You guys, I'm so bad at math. I'm terrible. But anyways, no, I love your name, Sailor. I think it's the cutest thing.
Yes, and thank you for writing a lot in there because then it makes us know what you guys are interested to talk about. And a lot of the things that you mentioned in here, which kind of made us laugh.
We share these stories.
Oh my God, we look like that couple that finish each other's sentences.
No,
so
we don't. We're
just
used to.
We don't talk like that.
Okay, go.
No, you go.
I'm trying to read.
I'm trying to read what you wrote, Sailor.
So you're you're a high school English teacher.
Who is Sailor or Tracy?
She said, "Who cares if I can't spell?"
Her mom is.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Tracy.
She's a high school English teacher. I love my English teachers in high school. I was always good at English. I take it you were bad.
I don't remember their names.
I don't speak proper English.
Neither do I.
I'm very slang, but I loved English.
Anyways, let's get in some stories because a lot of things you mentioned we could just talk about maybe a little bit behind the scenes. So
so start with
the spelling, the Technotronics.
Start with that.
So there's a little story behind Technotronics. So when I first, by the way, my friends still send me to this day, like when it pops up on their like radio and it says Technotronics, because I don't know if you guys knew this, Technotronics was the name of a band that sang Pump Up the Jam, which was like popular 13 years ago. So I don't know why I thought that was funny. So the reason I did that was because when I got on the show, Big Brother, I didn't really think anyone was watching. I knew it was a CBS show. I didn't watch it before I was on. Neither did Jordan. That's kind of how we bonded. I did watch some seasons before I got on to make myself familiar with the game, but I never watched it like day to day, growing up. So I didn't really think a lot of people were watching. I guess it was popular because it'd been on 11 years. And I'm like, my family is definitely watching and my friends are definitely watching. So it was the first week or something that competition came up. It was very early.
That season, everybody just fought super early.
Yeah, and it went right away.
It's not like how it is now.
Yeah, we got nutty right away. Mm-hmm. So whatever it was, we were in these cliques, and I don't think they could get me out during that competition. And I am, to this day, a horrible speller. I still can't spell. I hate it. Thank you, spell check. Steve Jobs, whoever did that. But so I'm a horrible speller, and I'm like, listen, I just got to do a respectable word and get out of there, right? So I went in there, and I was looking for vowels, and I get a T and an E and an O. I'm like, what am I going to spell? So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll just put techno up there and be done with it and not make a joke or anything. And so they, you don't hear it when you're at home, but they'll tell you, hey, guys, you got about 15 more minutes, 10 more minutes, whatever it is. So they told me, like, hey, you got 10 more minutes. I'm like, 10 more minutes? I've already been out here for a while and I have techno already up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to spell Technotronics because they can't get me out. And it'll be funny. Like at least my friends will laugh at home. Maybe not so much the people in the house. But so
no.
I tried to spell Technotronics. I don't even think I had enough letters to spell Technotronics. And I went last during the competition. So I'm like, oh, someone thinks this is funny because I went last, And I spelled Technotronics. Whatever. To this day, people still remember that. So
I get people messaging me about that band that they'll see it and send me a picture on Instagram and like.
It's like a group, not a band. Yeah, whatever. It's stupid. But the point I'm trying to make is Russell tried to fight me, and his word was shotgun. Come on, I could have spelled shotgun, and I'm a horrible speller. So you can't fight someone in a spelling bee over the word shotgun. But I want to let you guys know, me and Russell are cool. We squashed it in the jury house. We had our moments, even with Jesse. But Russell's cool. He has a family now. Jesse really helped me out after I got off the show and worked on Big Brother.
Yeah,
Anytime,
he was just playing a character.
Both of them really were, to be perfectly honest with you. People don't do that anymore because it ruins their lives outside the show. It didn't for them.
Yeah.
But if you did that today, it might be a problem for you outside the house. But they were definitely playing a character, especially Jesse. He's a wrestler. That is his character, right? So, but he's really always been a nice guy outside the show and helping me out anytime he's in town. So I just wanted to put that out there because definitely no bad blood, and it was just a game. And boy, did we go hard.
Yes. And then, okay, wait. You said, the HOH competition, that golf competition. Remember when Lydia got drunk and you asked me if I wanted HOH, and I was like, I want to go see my family. Now that was kind of crazy because Jessie had left. I'm going back now.
Yeah, that's why she got coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
See, I learned how to say that after 13 years.
And then coup d'etat.
Because you watched that stupid video of me.
That's why I said it like that. And it was so awkward, and Lydia was just going crazy. And was it champagne she was drinking?
Yeah.
Because normally they don't really give you. Well, I'll speak for our seasons. It might be different now. They never gave.
You get 2 beers at the most.
Person.
Yeah, at the most, right? And so this day, if you got out, there was a couple bottles of champagne over there. So Jesse just got knocked out, and when he got knocked out, like it was.
Remember,
it was the craziest thing.
She was standing on the bed. This was after the competition, and then she's like yelling, and she said, "And you."
And Russell killed her.
Yeah, then Russell. You were like, you can't even understand what you're saying, and then she just stormed off and went in the DR.
Oh my gosh! You know what's fun? I like doing these things sometimes because it like sparks our memories because we never went back and watched the season. So now I'm thinking of like how it went down. It's pretty funny. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's just that season. I remember there were a couple times I was like, "What did I sign up for?" It's crazy in this house.
When there was like everyone was crying, I remember I went to get something to drink, and they were giving me the dirtiest looks because I got Jesse out, and it was Shima, Lydia, and then Natalie.
No,
and they were like
Shima
crying.
Gone?
No, Shima went out after that. She threw her microphone. Remember?
And then we did the golfing competition after.
Oh, maybe. You're right.
Shima wasn't in that. I don't
know. No, I'm saying when I got Jesse out.
Oh, when you got Jesse out, yes.
Yeah, she was crying, and then she did it. Then, you're right. Then Shima went home, and then we had the golfing competition. And then
I don't even know what happened to Lydia after. She might have just passed out.
No, Lydia's like, send me home. And then for my game, I was like, so Russell was already making fun of her for being drunk. And then for my game, I'm like, you're staying here because.
And then she was like, no.
She's like, send me home. I'm like, you better get comfortable. Because like, she couldn't win anything.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Thanks for bringing up some fun memories, Tracy and Sailor.
And then pregnancy announcement. Oh, goodness. We knew we were pregnant. Well, actually, I was 12 weeks pregnant, and I didn't know it. And then I started craving chips and salsa, and I started feeling weird, and Are
you pregnant now? Because you always eat chips and salsa.
No. No, I was like really eating. I wanted chips and salsa.
Chicken salad you ate.
No, that was like during continuing on in the beginning part.
Like right away.
I wanted chips and salsa. I remember you and Scotty were playing golf, and I was just sitting on the couch just like, this salsa tastes amazing. And I thought it was so good. And you came home. Weirdo. Anyways, it was a Saturday when y'all were golfing, and then that Sunday, I was like, I'm pregnant. I know I am. My body doesn't feel normal. And I took a pregnancy test.
Wait, I remember that. So speaking of going back,
and I
remember our tiny apartment, and you go look. I go, you go look. Remember? And I didn't go look, and you got it.
And I was bawling, crying.
Oh, and I was right by the TV. I could picture it. Our little tiny apartment.
I was bawling, crying because we were planning our wedding. And our wedding was supposed to be October 1st, and then Lawson came October 13th, but ended up Zika virus was going on then, and you cannot fly out of the country. or you couldn't go to Mexico or somewhere like that. Anyways, the doctor's like, no, you can't go. And, but it ended up, it all worked out at that time.
Long story short, our first
we're not ready
first
for
child
kids.
saved me tens of thousands of
Yes.
dollars. So way to go, buddy.
My mom, I called her crying. I'm like, I'm pregnant. And I was crying. She goes, you're acting like you're 16. Grow up, Jordan. And she goes, you're 28. I think, I was like 28 or 29. And I was like, I'm not ready. I'm immature.
And then Jordan thought we were having a girl, which is where Sailor comes in, and this will end here.
And I was so excited.
And then the doctor called, and they're like, do you want to know what it is? And it was on speaker. I'm like, ready, Jordan? And they're like, it's a boy. And Jordan just goes, it starts crying. I'm like, okay, thanks, Doc. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, I don't want any more boys around me. She wanted a name. She thought Sailor was coming. That's.
I did. I love that name. It's so cute.
Very emotional pregnancy.
Yes.
But that was a fun little trip down memory lane, guys. Thanks.
Yes. Okay, Tracy, have a wonderful birthday. And Sailor, again, thank you so much for thinking of us.
Yeah, sorry we waited till the last minute, but we went a little long.
Listen, Tracy gets it. She has kids. She gets it.
Go eat some chips and salsa.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Happy birthday.